Prime Minister Trudeau just came back to Alberta to talk about the changes to the employment insurance program. Now, in the new Liberal budget last week, Trudeau extended unemployment insurance benefits in 12 regions across Canada that are supposed to be the hardest hit by this new recession. Calgary was one of these 12 places. Edmonton was not. But guess where Trudeau went today to talk about his government being the new EI heroes they think they are? He went to Calgary. Trudeau did not come to Edmonton to tell them why they got the shaft by the Liberal government. Now, we know that Rachel Notley's public sector hiring spree skewed the unemployment numbers down in Edmonton, but that doesn't reflect the reality of the job losses in the capital region just outside of Edmonton and outside the government bubble. These are regions that missed out on an EI extension because of Rachel Notley. Leduc, Alberta, just outside of Edmonton city limits, is especially hard hit by the downturn in oil and gas. Next door to Leduc is Nisku. Nisku is the second largest industrial park in all of North America. It's where many of the drilling companies and the trucking companies who work in the oil patch keep their shops and their trucking yards and their storage yards. Half of the people who work in Nisku right now and live in the surrounding communities have been laid off. 50%. Imagine if half the people in a couple of auto plants in Ontario were laid off. We know the Trudeau government would be tripping over themselves to extend those EI benefits to those auto sector workers. Trudeau doesn't understand Alberta. Trudeau doesn't understand that we drive for work. Trudeau doesn't get that oil patch jobs aren't always right where we all live. Trudeau doesn't understand that some Albertans have a 5-hour commute to work if they live in Bruderheim and work in Fort McMurray, and other people make the 4-hour drive from Beaumont to Cold Lake. And it's because of this fact now that two people working the same job at the very same oil sands facility or working on the very same drilling rig will now have a different length of EI benefits, simply because of where they make their homes. For a government that preaches about fairness, like these Liberals do, that doesn't seem very fair to me at all. Trudeau is fresh off a $2,000 per night Easter vacation at the exclusive Fogo Island Inn, and he's here to listen to broke and struggling Albertans. He hears you. He can relate to you, even though he's never had a real job. Trudeau's got your back, Albertans. Well, except if you live in the Edmonton EI region. You'll need to move to Calgary to get help because Trudeau doesn't have the stomach to face you. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.